Hello, friends. Welcome to the world of learning and growing. I am Dr. Purnama Kale, and I get a lot of queries from you guys. Ma'am, you read a lot of books. What do you do? Do you forget it or do you actually apply it? So, I've come up with this new series for all of you guys, especially all the medicos out there, how to apply the learnings from these best selling authors, world renowned authors in our own life and make our medical journey super easy and super effective and efficient. So, today we're going to start with the productivity expert and the guru, Dr. Ali Abdal. So, I am sure you all must be knowing him and his book, Feel Good Productivity. How has it impacted my life and how you can use it to make your journey very, very smooth and easy. So let's dive right into the concept or the notion of hard work and productivity. So if you're going through MBBS or your residency, just cramming all night and just reading, sleeping less, devitalizing your social life and only studying, you're doing it all wrong. Here's what nobody tells you. It is not about putting in a lot of hard work. It is enjoying and having fun while you do it, and do it in such a way that you can get it done very, very easily and smoothly. So, in this book, he has mentioned a lot of techniques, but I'm just going to tell you what is very, very important and applicable for a medico. We are going to give three pillars of productivity, of your actual time that you're going to spend, and how to deconstruct it and make it really, really useful. So, first pillar is energize. What do you mean by that? So, if you remember, when you were a child and you were playing outside, you're playing cricket or football, you were in the best state of your mind. You were very happy, you were joyous, and whatever you learned through play retained it was retained better. You could remember it for a longer time, and it actually shaped and molded the way you see life. So that is what we have to do. We have to switch our brain into the play mode. Whenever we think we want to study, it gets into a very closed zone that we have to cram, we have to remember these things, we have to give exam. Rather, open your horizon, widen it a bit, and put it into a play mode. So how do we do that? You can just give yourself small tasks. I have to complete reading 5 pages, and then I'll get a reward of either a chocolate or a cup of tea. So you can reward yourself and you can make it a play. Then there will be some days when you'll be very, very bored and you don't feel like studying at all. So ask yourself, how can I make this fun? Can I visit a nearby coffee shop and just study there so that it is easier for me to get into the fun part of it? Or can I combine it with a playlist or a new song that I like so that it becomes fun and playful and your brain will enjoy it and retain it better? So you can also make flashcards. Flashcards are very, very useful. You can use Ankai for that. This is not sponsored at all. I also use Ankai and it is completely free. So you can just go to Ankai, make your flashcards, and it will give you spaced repetition as well. So spaced repetition is important, which we're going to discuss in the upcoming videos, which we're going to talk about memory and speed reading and how to remember better. So that is a completely different ball game. But flashcards will make your study fun and playful. Include images if you want, and then revise it, and you will always get into the mode and get yourself better grades while having fun. So this is your first part. Second part is basically taking control of your environment. So how do you do that? If you are a morning riser or an early rising person and you can study better, then schedule your day around it. If you are a night owl like me and you get your things done better and your productivity increases at night, then schedule your day accordingly. So whenever you identify your peak hours and study in those hours, you get more done in less time. So please maintain a schedule for that. Second thing you can do is try a Pomodoro technique. What is Pomodoro technique? Put a timer for 25 minutes. Study for 25 minutes straight and then take a 5-minute break. Again, study for 25 minutes break. So when you have a timer going on around you, your brain automatically has the urgency to remember and to read it faster, so that it has a time bound thing and it will get your things done very, very easily. If this doesn't work for you, you can always try a 90-minute deep work session and then a 10 minutes or 20 minutes break according to your ability. Because it is not actually the goal to copy someone else's system. It is to build your own system, how you can do it better for yourself. Like, this book gives you a lot of techniques, but what you need, what your biology allows you, and what is effective for you, you have to devise it for yourself. So it is not how longer or how much you study, it is how longer you retain and how much you understand. So that is what gives you a quality study time, and you can definitely do it better with these techniques. Third point that is very important is do not study alone. Why? Because when you are studying alone, you get easily distracted. But if you're with a group, you are accountable. You are just not sharing notes, you are sharing accountability partners. And if you are somebody who cannot actually study with other people, just sit in a library with 10 people in front of you. When you see others studying, it innately develops a motivation and even a pressure that everybody else is studying. So, okay, I have to compete and I have to be in the zone, and you study better. So this is very, very important that you do not just cram and sit in a room and get into the depressed environment. Just have fun, go out, study with your friends, and make this learning a part of your life. Because as a medico, you're never going to stop learning. It is not that if I complete my MBBS, it's done. It's not like if I do my NEET PG, it's done. It's like if I complete my residency, it's done. It is a never ending job. So if you try to inculcate the fun part of it from now itself, then it is going to actually help you a lifetime. So this is your pillar one, that is energize. Now we come to the pillar two, that is unblock. How to beat procrastination. So we do not have the problem of actually studying, we have the problem of starting, or we have the problem of not knowing what to study or how to study. So there are various blockers that are coming inside our mind and inside our path, where it stops us from actually getting what we have to getting done from the things we need to do. First and foremost, the most important blocker is uncertainty. What should I read? How should I read? From where should I read? Just pick a book, just pick a standard book, and just say, I'm going to read from page number, suppose 51 to 58 today. That's it. That's all you have to decide, and you just start studying. There is no room for uncertainty. Don't say, I will do cardiovascular system today. So, cardiovascular system spans for around 300 pages, and it is not possible for you to get it done in a day. So, it is better that you divide it into specific pages or specific concepts, so that it is not uncertain anymore. Second blocker is your fear. So if you are fearful of will I be able to replicate this in the exam, how will my viva go, what if I fail, then this keeps you in a back of the mind and it gets you contracted in yourself. So I think you have to overcome your fear by actually going around and doing that thing. So when you do a hard thing, you get better around the other things as well in your life. So just overcome the fear, don't get into the negativity loop and get it out. Go in the nature, get a walk, or talk to a friend when you're feeling negative, and it will help you come out of it. And third is your third blocker is inertia. So as Newton says, the body in the rest always remains in rest, right? So if you are in rest and if you do not start, you will never get it done. Just start. Just say, just follow the 5 minutes rule. I'm sure you know the 5 minutes rule. If I start studying now, I put a timer for only 5 minutes, and I tell myself, if I study for 5 minutes, then I'll just stop. But then when you get into the momentum, then you keep studying and you go on for like 2 or 3 hours and you don't even know that. So this is the importance of the 5 minutes rule, and that is how you can actually unblock and beat procrastination and get your things done right now. So this is the second pillar that Ali Abdal talks about. The third pillar is to sustain. Now, how to sustain? This is a lifelong journey, right? So you have to know your why. So why are you doing MBBS? Why are you doing residency? If your actual answer is because my mother and father told me to, or the society told me to, you're on the wrong path and you're completely wasting your time there. So just find, why do you want to do it? Is it because you want to earn status in society? Is it because you want to earn money? Is it because you want to save lives? Is it because it gives you joy to help other people? So just be very clear with your why, and it will help you automatically generate the motivation for it. Second important thing is, give yourself breaks. Don't plan for entire 7 days of studying. It is not possible for a human brain. We also need breaks. So schedule 1 day break to do nothing, and don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel as if you have not done anything in the day and you have wasted a day. That day is called as recovery day. Every athlete also has a recovery day. Even if you go to a gym, you don't go 7 days a week, you give your body recovery day. Similarly, when you are studying, your mind also needs recovery to consolidate and convert the short term memory into the long term memory. This is required. So having a good night's sleep, giving yourself a 1 day break at least in a period of 7 days will make your 6 days more efficient. So please give yourself the break, and always, always, always love the process. It is a lifelong journey, and if you try to have fun while doing what you're doing, I'm sure the success will follow you, and the money, the fame, and all the things that we dream of are the byproducts of that thing. So all the important authors, all the philosophers of the world tell you follow your path and everything else will be drawn to you. So that is what the productivity expert and the feel good productivity book by Ali Abdal tells you. I have implemented these things in my life and they have given me wonderful results. I studied today also and I follow these techniques, and I urge you to at least pick one of these techniques now and try to follow it in your studies, in your residency, whatever you are doing right now. Just follow one simple technique and tell us in the comments below how it has changed your perception, and try to inculcate all of these things in your routine. So, with this, I will give you time to actually revise all of these things, and I'll put down a template for you which you can just go and read. Whatever I've told you is given there. You can download it and you can keep this as a map to actually plan your future things. So all the very best, and do like, share, and subscribe, and comment below how this helped you shape your MBBS and your residency journey better.